Hello everyone, this is Zaid Hanna with the Hanna Group here at Real Estate 38, and we always start with what's active in the market today. It is April 23rd. We have 590 total active with 370 pendings. So the pendings are still happening, properties are still going in contract while we have the shelter in place, but real estate is considered essential for the vacant properties. Now, this is actually resembling the past 2 weeks in terms of inventory, what kind of activity we've been seeing. So what has really happened in the past week that is worthy of mentioning to say, how is this going to affect our real estate market? How is it affecting us today? So let's start with the job market. The unemployment claims today came out additional 4.4 million. So some people are arguing, of course, this is coming from Goldman Sachs, from some of the top people that are saying, well, we could have three curves. We could have the V shape, we're going down and we're coming back up. I personally don't think that's going to happen. We are going to have the U-shaped curve that will go down, flatline a little bit, and eventually the companies will start hiring again, meaning we're going to have one waiter or one waitress instead of three right away at the restaurants, as we are going to phase out the shelter in place. Of course, yet to see May 4th. Whether it's going to get extended or not. Or some people are arguing the ugly cousin L shape, that's going to take us about 2 to 3 years for us to recover. So how does that affect us here in the Bay Area? Well, most of our jobs here are techies. Most of our techies are actually working. In fact, companies are hiring. Amazon, Netflix, Facebook, all these companies are actually working. So when we look at the S&P and the NASDAQ, that's fluctuating back and forth, and how is that going to affect the sales of, for example, Apple? Of course, the consumer has to buy the phone. 5G has to roll out. They're talking about possibly pushing it out until next year. So what does that really mean for our real estate market here directly? So most of the techies are actually working. Therefore, their salaries are in place. They're not going out because they're afraid of COVID-19. They don't want to get infected. They're saying, everybody, I'm going to wait. In fact, National Association of Realtors did a survey and they said buyers are saying we're going to wait 2 to 3 months to buy, and sellers are pulling their homes out of the market because they don't want anybody to come into their home and infect it. So we have this lack of inventory again. So if we continue to perform this way, and hoping once the shelter in place goes out, more construction goes in place to provide more inventory, we'll still have the same dilemma as we had a year, 2, 3, or 7 years ago. More jobs in the Bay Area, lack of housing. More jobs, lack of housing. So this is technically is going to translate eventually into more stabilization once we open, but we don't know, right? So this is all speculation, but this is what I kind of see in terms of going in the next week, 2 or 3. But real estate is still moving. People are actually calling us on our listings, and we're showing them, and we're receiving offers as well. If you guys need any further data, feel free to reach out to me or simply follow my YouTube channel. I'm always publishing videos like this once a week. 408-515-1613. Bye-bye now. Be safe.